topic is polarization, one of the simplest topic at this level, and there are based on two different laws. Usually questions will come. So if you consider the polarization, see, light is an electromagnetic wave. If you consider this is the direction of propagation, there is one electric field, there is one magnetic field, oscillating electric and magnetic field at every point in such a way that all the three perpendicular to each other. All the three must be perpendicular to each other. Now, if you consider an unpolarized light, we represent in this manner, where what it represents is, if this is the direction of propagation, the field vector, electric field vector can be in any direction, any of these direction. Only thing, it is perpendicular to this. So it can be in any of the possible direction. Such kind of light is unpolarized light. But if you get the electric field vector only along one direction like this, then it is called polarized light. And the device which converts from unpolarized to polarized light is called polaroid. And if unpolarized light intensity is I0, then after converting into polarized light, the intensity reduced to half. The intensity reduced to half. And it happens in this manner that as light passes through polaroid, the electric field vector, take it. Now this is the transmission axis. Now the field where light is passing through it. Now one electric field vector is like this. Then it divides into two components. The parallel component will emerges out and perpendicular will be stopped, rejected by it. So all parallel components will emerges out. In that manner, if you consider the unpolarized light, which is having field in all the possible directions, will come out with the field vector parallel to only transmission axis. So this device is called polarizer, conversion of unpolarized light to polarized light. Now if you place one more polaroid, such that this transmission axis making some angle theta, then the intensity again decreases. Let's take the intensity falling on the analyzer. This is polarizer, this is analyzer. Then I will become I0 cos square theta. This is what? Malus law. So what it says is, the intensity emerging out of analyzer when I0 intensity falls on it, such that theta is angle between polarizer and analyzer. If you want to still decrease, then you have to arrange one more at some angle. So this is the way you can decrease the intensity. Now this is the one kind of question usually they will ask. So I will just explain you one question so that you will understand. Let's take, there is one polarizer, so that unpolarized light passing through it. Now here comes polarized light. This intensity I0 means this will become I0 by 2. Now here you arranged one analyzer. Here one more is there. So this is vertical axis, this is horizontal axis. So what is the angle between this and this? 90. Now this is having angle with this at an angle theta. Then what is the angle between this and this axis will become? 90 minus theta. So first if you consider this, this much of intensity falling on this, then what is the intensity emerges out? Let's take I dash. I dash equal to, the formula was I equal to I naught cos square theta. I is intensity emerging out. I naught is intensity falling. How much is falling? I naught by 2. What is theta? Theta only, cos square theta. And I dash is falling on this. Then the emerging you take I double dash. Then what is I double dash will become? I dash cos square 90 minus theta. Angle is 90 minus theta. Now I double dash equal to I dash cos square 90 minus theta is sin square 90 minus theta. And I dash is I naught by 2 cos square theta. Sorry, this is sin square theta. So that I naught by 2 sin theta cos theta whole square. This is the intensity coming out. So in the question they can give these values like what is theta, what is I naught, so that you can substitute and you can calculate. So this is the one basic and important model based on polarization. Other than this, there is only one more model based on which usually they will ask question. That is, other than this, only one model, that is Brewster's law. What it says is, if you consider a substance or material having refractive index mu, let's say light is falling on it at some angle of incidence I. If you adjust this angle of incidence such that at one instant the reflected one and the refracted one both becomes 90 degrees. The reflected one and the refracted one both becomes 90 degrees to each other. So the corresponding angle of incidence is called polarizing angle. Angle of polarization or polarizing angle or Brewster's angle. So that here R and this is I. So I plus R becomes 90. That is IP is 90 minus R. If you apply Snell's law, sin I by sin R equal to mu by 1. So R, if you substitute as 90 minus IP, then it will become tan IP equal to mu. So this is the formula from Brewster's law. So this is how you can understand that at this situation, this and this both are polarized lights. Means if you adjust the angle of incidence such that reflected and refracted both becomes perpendicular, then these two reflected and refracted rays becomes polarized lights, and such condition is called Brewster's angle. So this is all about polarization and the types of questions what we can expect. Only two models, simple models. Remember this thing. Just practice 3-4 questions based on this. That is enough. So hope you understood. Thank you.